Now, Storm Watch 12 weather with meteorologist Oliver Smith.
Well, it was still cool in southern Oregon and northern California today. Temperatures did make the low 50s along the Oregon coast. We were between 52 and 54 for Grants Pass and Medford, but chilly east the Cascades, just right around 40 and right around 50 for the Shasta Valley. We still have showers in southwestern Oregon, but they're already starting to lose strength and they're already starting to really kind of fizzle on out. The biggest shower right now is into the coast range just to the southwest of Grants Pass. Now our next system is way up to our northwest, and this is moving in from the northwest towards the south and the east. So this will enhance our shower threat for tomorrow and then into tomorrow night as well. But for tonight, we're going to be looking at showers decreasing like they are. We'll have the possibility of seeing some patchy fog in the Rogue and the Shasta Valley as well tonight. Most of this fog will form closer towards daybreak. But temperatures into the mid-30s, maybe even colder than that. Don't be surprised if you get closer towards freezing. A little bit of better chance of seeing some showers even though you're dry in Brookings for tonight. And then cold temperatures out towards Klamath Falls and Wairika well into the 20s. For Medford for tomorrow, we'll start off dry. We'll gradually see a few showers into the early afternoon. But then once we get towards the late afternoon, that's when we're going to start seeing that rain really start to pick on up. So if you have plans early in the day, it's looking better than the later part of the day. So your forecast for tomorrow, 50s for Medford and Grants Pass as you head towards the coast, east the Cascades and down towards Wairika. We're going to be looking at 40s and 50s. The farther south and east you are in our areas, that's going to take longer for the rain or snow to get into your area. Now for tomorrow morning, we'll start seeing that rain develop mid-morning along the Oregon coast. All that precipitation will be moving from the west towards the east. So by the time we get to the afternoon, we'll start looking at rain here into the Rogue Valley, snow into the Cascades. We'll be looking at snow levels here shortly, but we're going to be looking at, again, low snow levels for tonight and for the next couple of nights as well. Now, once we get towards Sunday, high pressure is going to start building in. So most of the showers should stay east the Cascades. And then eventually we dry on out altogether. And late Sunday and into Monday, it's going to be so nice throughout our region. Hardly any clouds in our area. Now, in terms of rainfall for the day on Saturday, we're not going to see a whole lot east the Cascades, maybe 1/10 of an inch. And that's might be a little bit on the courteous side in that sense, but about 1/10 of an inch here in the Rogue Valley, a little bit more down towards Mount Shasta City, about 1/3 of an inch being possible. But by the time we get towards the entire duration of the weekend, we could be looking at 1/2 inch to maybe 2/3 of an inch along the Oregon coast, and not a whole lot more in addition for the rest of the area. So at least we're going to get some precipitation out of this system. Snow levels, again, going to be very low tonight, about 2,000 feet for tonight. By the time I get towards Saturday night, they come up a little bit, but still pretty low, about 2,500 feet. But generally in the daytime, they'll get upwards of about 4,000 feet. So how much snow are we going to be looking at between now and, say, around midnight on Sunday? Well, a couple inches east of the Cascades down to our south, around Shasta City, Siskiyou Summit. Not a whole lot. And maybe about 1 to 3 inches generally along the Oregon Cascade passes. Now, if you're thinking of washing your car or doing any kind of outdoor activities, tomorrow's not going to be the best day if you're wanting dry weather. Sunday is going to be better. Monday, definitely going to be very nice. So the cold air that we have over us now, that pushes off towards our east. We get a weak little system that's going to give us the rain for late tomorrow, and then the showers decrease on Sunday as our system pushes off towards the east. High pressure starts to build in. Warmer and drier air way off to our southwest that really builds in throughout most of next week. In fact, Wednesday and Thursday, we're going to easily flirt with 80 degrees, especially here into the Rogue Valley. By the time we get to the latter part of the week, well, our storm track gets a little bit closer towards us. So at the very least, temperatures will start to cool off. And that the worst case scenario, we'll start seeing some rain by then. So we'll keep an eye on that in the days to come. But your forecast for the Oregon coast, temperatures into the 40s and 50s for the next couple of days. And the shower threat finally diminishes. Sunshine for the remainder of the week and highs in the 60s. Northern California 50s with some rain and snow showers for the next couple of days and cold overnight lows, but those lows will warm into the 40s by the time we get towards the middle of the week. Klamath Basin 40s and 50s through Monday, then 60s and 70s for the latter part of the week. So kind of two different seasons altogether. Cascades still looking at some snow. Again, that's definitely going to help with the snowpack replenishing it a little bit, but then temperatures climb back into the 60s and a lot of this will melt on off. And on the Rogue Valley, temperatures still staying pretty cool for again tonight and into tomorrow night as well. And then we'll finally start to warm up, flirting with 80 degrees by the middle of the week.
In a developing story tonight, a